So does the uncompromising Grover Norquist still speak for fiscal conservatives? Let's ask my friend and KABC radio colleague Larry Elder. Larry's the author of a brand new book, Dear Father, Dear Son, 2 Lives, 8 Hours. So Larry, welcome. Let's go to Grover's position. Where do you stand on that? Should Republicans desert the no new taxes pledge if that's the only way to make a deal?
No, they should not desert the no new taxes pledge. And please understand something, Geraldo. The end game for Democrats is to have the fiscal cliff. They want the fiscal cliff. And it's not like this is something that I'm reading tea leaves on. They've been saying it for a long time. Take a look at a New Yorker article in the middle of this year by Ryan Lizza. He spoke to a number of Obama people, and they said unless the Republicans blink and break the no tax pledge, they want to go into a fiscal cliff. They believe that there'll be a short recession, and that then at the end of that recession, the economy will go sky high, and people will realize that big government is good soup. That's their end game. They actually believe that, Geraldo.
So you have a conspiracy notion, Larry, that that the liberals and the left and the Democrats really want this financial catastrophe where taxes go up on everybody, even people making $30,000, $40,000 a year?
Nice try about the conspiracy stuff, Geraldo. Look at Howard Dean on MSNBC's show, Lawrence O'Donnell. The two of them were practically completing each other's sentences. Howard Dean said this is the best deal progressives are going to get. They're going to get deep cuts in defense, and they're going to get taxes on the dastardly rich, which is what they want. And then after the media beats up Republicans for blaming them for the fiscal meltdown, Republicans then weakened, bloodied, will come back, and they'll agree to extend the Bush-era tax rate for everybody other than the top 2%. That is what they want. They want a European-style welfare state, which we already have now with Obamacare. They want to make sure it remains intact, and they want to pay for it. The problem is there aren't enough rich people to pay for it, and when that becomes the case, they'll go back then and do what they always do and get money from the middle class, and then, of course, blame Republicans for it. This is the whole deal.
So how do you avert the fiscal cliff then?
You don't avert the fiscal cliff unless you want to compromise your principles and say, okay, I'll raise taxes on the rich. And if you really believe raising taxes on the rich will hurt the economy as I do, you don't want to do that. The first line, Geraldo, of the Hippocratic Oath for doctors is do no harm. If you believe that raising taxes does harm, why would you do it?
Wait, Larry, wait a second. So you're saying that you believe that someone making $1 million a year, that if he pays or she pays 39.6% tax instead of 35%, that's going to wreck the economy?
Why does Warren Buffett go around saying he wants to voluntarily raise his taxes, but he's in court with the IRS over $1 billion that one of his companies under Berkshire Hathaway owes? Rich people don't get rich by foolishly throwing around their money, Geraldo. They make decisions based upon taxes like everybody else does.
Larry Elder, the author most recently of the sure-to-be best-selling Dear Father, Dear Son, 2 Lives, 8 Hours, a conversation he had with his dad. It's really brilliant, as Larry is, and I honor him as a colleague, and thank you very much, Larry, for being on the program.
My pleasure, Geraldo.
Rightly